Ferrari, the new movie out on the big screen. Let's talk about it. Ferrari, the new movie that follows Enzo Ferrari and his life to a degree. It's not his whole and completely entire life, but it's about this moment where he's building, race cars, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't go bankrupt, and he has to win this race. So it's all about that, and we learn more about his life story, his personal life as well. So this was a movie I was really excited for because I love the movie Ford v Ferrari. I thought that was absolutely spectacular. I love racing. I love my Formula Ones. I love Rush. I think that's absolutely exceptional, that movie. When I saw the trailers for this, I was so excited because I love Adam Driver as well. And I think he's so good. And to see that he was starring as Enzo, I was really excited. The trailers looked incredible. So I've now watched Ferrari, and I can tell you guys right now, I absolutely loved this film. I thought this film was fantastic. It had everything I was expecting it was going to have from the trailers, and then a lot more. Now, firstly, Adam Driver, how they were able to make him look older than what he's supposed to be is a credit to the costume design and the makeup artist. Because there's no CG, face or anything like that, de-aging or anything like that done to his face. Man looks so good in this role. Like, they just did it fantastic. You can tell it's Adam Driver, but you can tell that he's definitely, looks older. And I thought they did a fantastic job with the makeup for that. And his performance as Enzo, oh my word, was he fantastic in the role as Enzo. He felt like I was watching Enzo Ferrari. He felt like every time he was on screen, the aura of this character was brought to the screen. You felt the presence of Enzo. You're sitting there and you're like, bro, this guy's in complete and utter charge of everything right now. He's in command. Everyone's sitting there listening to him. And it felt so authentic. And obviously, we know how good Adam Driver really is. I mean, if you've seen Black Klansman, you've seen Marriage Story, you know how good this guy is. He has some really, really good acting chops, and dude, it's on display here as Enzo. It's just fantastic. Penelope Cruz. Oh, she's fantastic in here as well. She plays his wife, and if you guys don't know the story about Enzo, something happens that derails their marriage and everything like that, but dude, she's so good in this movie as well. She just delivers the emotion, like you feel her pain throughout the film, and that's because of the performance. The way that Cruz is able to bring that out is just absolutely fantastic. And then you got Woodley in here as well, and she is absolutely delightful on screen again. It's good to see her back doing these type of movies as well, because she's talented. She was fantastic here, and there's a story involving her with Enzo as well. And dude, man, when you find out what is actually going on in that whole, triangle, it's pretty insane. It really is. Now, what I love about this movie a lot is the story about this and how it's about Enzo, trying to build the Ferrari brand. He's an ex-racer, so he lives and breathes racing. Everything to do is racing. He doesn't just build Ferraris to sell. He builds them to sell to fund the racing. He doesn't do the racing to fund the cars. And it's very interesting to see how much he is, in detail with building this race car and how he wants to create a legacy through racing. It's an absolutely fantastic story. I was intrigued. I was, glued to the screen the whole entire way. And I was just loving the story of how Ferrari, came to be this powerhouse in the motor racing world. Like, it's so, like, because we know Ferrari now, it's like this top dog in racing. Like in Formula Ones, man, they're like Michael Schumacher, everything like that. You know about Ferrari, and you know about the Le Mans stuff and everything like that. And to see how it's all come about is just insane. What I also love is it shows you just how dangerous racing really was back then. Now, we obviously know racing has come a long way. You just need to look at the Formula Ones now and how much safer they are compared to back then. Like, now, you could crash in a Formula One and you have a very high chance of survival. But back then, you crash that car, it's game over. And what they do in this movie, they show you just how dangerous it really is. There's this one scene, this one crash that happens on a straight. I didn't expect it to be that brutal. I really did not. I expected, like, to see the crash and everything, but it is very detailed and very much like you are shocked. My jaw was dropped. I was just like, whoa, because it shows you the full extent of what this damage is, man. It's brutal. And it's just, I just remember watching it and just thinking to myself, damn, that's insane. It was. I love the racing aspect. The way that it was shot was fantastic. I really loved it. The sound design as well to go with it. It just felt like I was watching racing at times. You could feel the engine roaring. And, to be able to get that in the surround sound is just fantastic. Nothing better than hearing those cars, the engines just rev. And just when they take off and when they're changing gears, just sounds absolutely fantastic. And it's shot beautifully. Like the whole racing style and everything that they're doing, shot fantastically. Really, really enjoyed it. Now, there is some visual effects in here to do with some of the crashes that you can tell it's not real. And obviously, they're not going to throw someone in a car and do a crash like this in real life. So they've got to try and, do it with the visual effects, because you can't just do that to someone in real life, to a stunt man, because you're not going to survive. Because these cars aren't like the cars we have today. They aren't like that. They're open wheels, open caskets, basically. It's really an open casket that's on wheels. That's what they're driving. So it was absolutely incredible. I love the cinematography in the whole entire thing. The locations, oh my word, was it gorgeous, man. It really captured Italy in that time. It just felt authentic. And, having Maserati there as well with the, the battle between Ferrari and Maserati, absolutely loved it. Just everything about it was so good. It really was. I had so much fun with Ferrari. I really enjoyed this story of Enzo and how he developed Ferrari to get to where it is. I loved all that. It's emotional. There are some really hard-hitting moments, and especially towards the end. There's this one moment as well when Enzo and his wife are there talking, and dude, it's full. You feel the pain between both of them. And it's like, I don't want to spoil it because it's a scene that is just so powerful. And you can see why their marriage broke down because of this one scene. It's absolutely incredible. I really enjoyed Ferrari. I really, really did. So let me know what you guys thought of Ferrari. Did you guys love it? Smash it down in the comment section below. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.